I have a great deal of knowledge in all trades and in the legal aspects of construction law.
The relationship is everything. You have to know them, sort of get to know them, know what their activities are. On top of being a friend with them, right? And on your monthly meeting with them, don't be afraid to ask if they have any problem, what you can do to help, and so you can detect if there is any issue early on in the games. And then you have to reassure them that, hey, we're here to make sure that you comply, and then you can stay in business and make money.
You got to get to know your contractor once you sign up, once you get assigned. And that takes time because they're reluctant to give you information as a rule, because first, they don't know you any more than you know them. If you can get more meetings than once a month, that would be great. If you can get them to do that.
Working with another individual and giving them your experience and teaching them things from your mistakes to help him benefit and be a better contractor, I think is valuable. It's just a good thing to do.
I enjoy visiting their locations where they have remodeled or built houses, and it's very interesting because that's the business that I have always been in.
What I do is I call them once a week. They possibly wonder and get confused, so I call them and ask them, is there anything that they need any advice on or anything like that.
Phone call away, okay? They can contact me anytime.
Great.
Or email.
I'm very strict, especially number one with safety and codes. The important things, I'll inspect their contract before they submit it. I'll go through everything with them if they so desire. Sometimes they jump the gun, this, that, and the other, but I'm there for them because that's what an RMO does.
Know about things that would matter to their business, such as things that we mentioned today at the table. The change order that had to be signed by the homeowners, and there's a waiting. There's a rescission period that has to be expired before it become effective. So those are things, and on top of maintaining their workman comp, whether they hire any subcontractor, whether they and the employee, are they observing the safety, how they go about doing all of that. Yeah, those are things that I go over with them every month.
I enjoy mingling with them because they're usually a little bit older and they are doing good jobs, and all I do is check it out, check their information, and it's a little easier to do than the actual contract.
I'm teaching them to document and be specific.
Well, I would address it with all seriousness and go and speak with the client and see in actual fact what the problem is, how it arose, and how it can be sorted out and checked.
We've had an instance where my client was telling me that they had an issue with one of the clients on a rework. It was escalated into a formal complaint, and all I did is took it down and then contact the home office and asked for advice. Eventually it got settled.
Get everything downloaded and read it and understand it one step at a time, and call whoever you're dealing with the RMO agency with any questions you may have, and you will have some.
When you interview your new client, potential client, ask questions. Ask where they've been, what their aspiration is as far as doing business, what their professional level is, and just see how they deal with people.
I believe that there's a real big need for mentorship out there in the construction industry, for just basic business procedures and construction. That usually requires, especially if a guy's new, requires someone to kind of guide him through things so he can be a better contractor.
Experience.
Be helpful, be thorough in your meeting with them. Ask the right question, make suggestions. For example, ask them, have you used Home Advisor? Have you used Yelp? That sort of thing. So you bring value to the table.
I think that I can teach the contractors things about the mistakes that I did. I can teach them the right way to do things and give them some heads up on things that I should have done and the things I learned from the mistakes I made coming up through the ranks.